There aren't too many options for gaming laptops in India, and many that exist have some pretty mediocre configurations at exorbitant prices. The Asus R510J really does have some good specs, but is it enough for a gaming laptop in 2016? Let's find out. Clearly aimed at replacing your desktop, the Asus R510J isn't small by any means. The 15.6-inch widescreen display gives the notebook big enough dimensions to fit in a full-sized keyboard along with a numerical keypad, a big enough trackpad, and ample wrist support. On the outside, the R510J has a spiffy design, but the top shell has a piano finish that's very easy to scratch and smudge with fingerprints. Thankfully, that's just on the outside. The screen is matte finished, which cuts down well on reflections. It's also quite sharp and great at color reproduction, though it doesn't give you much of a viewing angle. The specs of the Asus R510J are pretty good. The Intel Core i7-4720HQ Broadwell is a good choice for CPU. Then there's the 8GB DDR3L RAM, Nvidia GTX 950M for GPU, and 1TB hard drive for storage. We ran our standard suite of benchmarks on the Asus R510J, and these were the results. These scores clearly indicate that the R510J is gaming ready and will be able to run all modern AAA games at a respectable 30 FPS at medium to high settings. If tweaked right, you should be able to take to 60 FPS as well, with a little visual hit, of course. It's a great option for mobile players all the same. The battery life is a bit on the lower side, but considering the hardware and the screen it's running, and the fact that this is a desktop replacement, it's not much of a cause of concern. The keyboard was one of our favorite features of the laptop, despite it being barely visible. The keys are an absolute joy to type on. They have excellent travel and tactility, so every key press has a satisfying feedback and a tiny click sound. At its price of $69,990, the R510J is certainly not cheap. The performance is not spectacular, but it gets the job done and runs games well, albeit with a number of visual sacrifices. Calling it a gaming laptop is a stretch, but a desktop replacement that's capable of running games? We'll take that instead. Our rating, 3 out of 5 stars. For more, visit in.techradar.com.